Welcome back to the channel. It was me, Vandal. I hope you're having an excellent day. Today I found some of the weirdest TikToks I can find. So sit back, grab a drink, and let's get to the videos.
I would never fall in love again until I found her.
Never heard of that telescope before. I'm gonna look into that. So for the next 3 clips, I want to give some context. These videos come from a person who works late night shift at the port, and they started hearing unsettling and weird noises. So then they pulled their phone out to investigate, and this is what happened.
Another night of screaming in the containers.
All right, now for some of these clips, I think it sounds like it's just the crane, like the metal. It's like I need some WD-40 or some lubrication. One of them do sound like it could be a person screaming, and if that's the case, like I said in my last video, hopefully they call the cops. Human trafficking is a thing, unfortunately, and there's been times when people had issues and eventually passed on in these containers. But to me, maybe the second or third video sounds like it's a overlay on the screaming. Like it didn't happen in the video. Like it's post edit is what I'm trying to say. But I'll let you be the judge of that, and let me know what you think.
Here we go. So Jake Paul throws his punch. Mike ducks with Jake leaving himself wide open. Mike would have done his signature uppercut there, but he just squared his body up because he didn't want to knock him out.
Mike Tyson and Paul fight. I didn't watch it because I already knew it was going to go down. I predicted it before it even happened. I felt like Mike was there just to get his money. You know, he went from having a whole bunch of money in his prime to going broke to slowly getting some money again. And that's pretty much his retirement money. I wouldn't be surprised if he fights the other Paul brother next, but somebody has to get knocked out because Jake Paul has been kind of like messing around for too long. It hasn't really shown anything. So people catching on to his little, in my personal opinion, a con.
Please tell me I'm not crazy. Do y'all see them letters in the sky? Like, this is not made up. This is literally me looking outside. I'm gonna move the camera around so y'all see. This is not no bull. Like, tell me, do y'all see letters in the sky?
Crypto University here. This footage was sent in to us by a guy who was recording himself fishing, but actually captured something extremely terrifying instead. As you can see, 2 creatures walk up to him while in the water and attempt to drag him back in. He eventually gets himself free, and you can tell he's extremely shaken up by what just happened. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
For somebody to be so afraid, he sure threw his fishing net real fast and make sure he got what he caught. But in all seriousness, yeah, I don't know what that could be.
Could be a Sasquatch. Could be a mermaid. You guys let me know. And if you look closely, you can see the black figures kind of just drift in the water, waiting for him to come back in.
This is a picture from NASA of the rover of Mars. There's a rat in it. Like, how would Mars have rodents on it? If there was a rat on Mars, it was probably Werner von Braun. When you look at things from an unbiased point of view, NASA does not put out images that are not CGI. Does this look like a real image to you?
Visually, this is a cure. This man has Parkinson's and he has electrodes implanted deep inside of his brain. When they get turned on in a second, the difference is incredible. Now, these electrodes don't just stimulate neurons, they actually are very sophisticated enough to disrupt irregular activity that causes Parkinson's in the first place. Amazing, look at that.
I've watched the following ring cam footage several times, and it's still hard for me to make heads or tails of this. This unidentified entity, ghost, or creature was caught on this famous ring camera, and they have no explanation for it. It appears to be leaving the house and literally walking through the fence, and then you can see its shadow behind the fence through the slits, walking away. But again, what is it? It walked through the fence. Could it be a ghost? It also looks like it may be some sort of ghost with a hat on. This is so weird. Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
I want to believe, but part of me really think that is just a, you know how you have a screen door and the reflection sometimes goes out? That's what it looked like to me. But at the same time, I don't think I ever seen it go directly like straight. And then would it really even go through the fence like that? I'm not sure. I haven't seen, I've had a wide patio door in a long time. That's what I think it is. Other than that, I have no idea. Let me know what you think. You think that's real? Are they taking pictures of the person's house? Is that why the camera flashing like that? Oh, well. Oh, that's just a light for when you're walking at night.
We got Hensley, one of our key artists, and Mike Manzel, another one of our key artists, in building this animatronic character for Ahsoka. Legacy Effects does live action practical effects, specialty makeup, animatronics, special suits, and in the case of Ahsoka, we were asked to create the live action version of Hu Yang, who would be one of the main characters in Ahsoka. So our job normally starts with a kickoff call from Doug Chang, who you saw about an hour.
You see how concerned Jay-Z was when she walked up to him and like went into his arms like it was something off with her. But then she started wilding out on the stage. I'm convinced that if it's not like a possession, some of these celebrities and singers, they do certain drugs or something to hype themselves up before they go on stage. Kind of like back in the WF, which is also WWE now. Back in the 80s, a lot of them wrestlers like Macho Man and stuff, they claim they was drinking coffee a bunch. That's why they were so hyped. But we really know what they were doing.
Meanwhile, the places that are supposed to have snow around this time of year don't have snow, but Hawaii just received 4 inches of snow, y'all. Do y'all see this? The first snow of the season covered Hawaii's Mauna Kea summit on October 28th. So you mean to tell me it's snowing in Hawaii, but Mount Fuji remains snowless in November? And then you have Antarctica looking like this? In a snowplow for 4 inches of snow in Hawaii. Meanwhile, other places that are supposed to have snow right now are still suffering from heat waves.
Winter in Hawaii already. That's a live view over Mauna Kea summit with snow. This is crazy. Yeah, we had a winter weather advisory yesterday, Taizo. Remember that? It was kind of breaking later into the 6 o'clock hour, and it was for Big Island summits. We got exactly 3.9 inches of snow yesterday with all of the moisture that we saw. Of course, already starting to melt. There was a little bit more than that on the mountaintop, and crews did move the snow off the roadway. You can see there, but beautiful. It is winter, and a lot of states that are supposed to see snow already have not seen snow. They're still seeing record-breaking heat, so we're one of the first states to see snow.
You see, Hawaii, the first state to see snow, and it was almost not even a state of ours. If you don't see that shift is here, y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all. But very interesting times that we are approaching. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift, y'all.
Very strange indeed. I didn't even know Hawaii even got snow at all. But I mean, anything's possible. But the weather has been very weird. Did you hear about the cyclone that's like super huge that's happening in the Northwest right now? I saw it in the news. I didn't get a chance to read too much of it, but the weather is shifting very crazy. But one could say it's climate change issues. We also could say that every couple of thousands of years, this planet do have some weird shifts going on. And I mean, for example, the Sahara Desert used to be, a giant forest, just like Antarctica. So I don't know. It could be any one of them.
Peace out.
This footage comes from a Ring doorbell camera and was provided by a woman named Vanessa. In this footage, you can see an older woman standing behind the flowers, standing still and staring at the camera for what seems to be minutes on end. This footage is extremely creepy, and I'd like to know what you guys would do if something like this happened to you.
Fake or not, get that away from me.
You guys hear that shit? Something out there. Something pissed off out there. You guys go, hey, let's go out there and investigate it.
That's not hair, is it? Ew.
Yeah, take a look at this funnel cloud hovering over West Liberty, Kentucky. You hear this woman praying, and she is not kidding around, speaking in tongues even, asking God to steer this away from her home. Her house was spared, while much of West Liberty was destroyed and at least 3 people were killed. National Guard troops and search crews are looking for survivors tonight.
It's away from us. Rise it, Lord. Rise it, Lord.
God, that's gonna be big.
Take it away from us, Lord. Take it, Lord. Take it, Lord. Take it away from us, Jesus. Holy Ashiviri Asundari Ashan. Father God, all powers in your Son's name. Take this up.
What you're about to see in this video will make you question reality. Nevaeh was home alone about to watch some TV when something strange started happening. As she was about to watch YouTube, she was startled by what she saw on the screen.
My TV is freaking possessed. Any video I click on YouTube, they have black eyes or blood on them. Check this out. Totally random. Totally random. What the hell? I'm gonna do a totally different video. Check this out. This is supposed to be Family Guy. And it's only YouTube, because look, I'll go to a different app. Hold on. Let me go to my Fire Stick. Watch this. It will be completely normal. I'm on my Fire Stick. It's on the loading screen. It's nothing to do with the screen.
When she clicks on the video, the people appear to have black eyes with blood coming out of their mouths. But when she clicks out of the video, you can see the thumbnail looks perfectly normal. Could this be a sign of a demon silently living inside her home? Tell me what you believe.
I was gonna say I thought that was maybe she had a jailbroken Fire Stick. Maybe that's somebody. Sometimes when you use that type of stuff, people that work on them do their own thing. So maybe that's what it could be, or maybe it was just like a glitch on YouTube at the time. I've never seen it before, and I watch a lot of YouTube, so I have no idea what that could be. But this video is from somebody who emailed me, named Stormy. Videos to be on the channel. If you want to share some videos on the channel, feel free to email me in the description below.
Celebrities using this black goo. So Megan Fox just dropped this picture, and we'll talk about the other celebrities in a second, but check this out. She made an announcement with this picture, and it was for her pregnancy. And this sent social media into a frenzy, because wouldn't you want the imagery to resemble the exact opposite? Now this got me thinking. I've seen this a lot recently. So on Lady Gaga's last music video, we see this black goo with a dark version of herself, throws it up onto her, and she indulges in it. Many think that this was her symbolizing that she is embracing her inner demons. Then on Justin Timberlake's last music video, he had something very similar. A literal demon is throwing up the same black goo onto him, symbolizing some type of dark possession, while it's all over his face, and demons in the music video continue to surround him. And someone who uses this often is Billie Eilish. One song, she drinks it.
I've never seen any of that stuff before. That is disgusting. Only thing I could think of when it comes to Megan is she's into some weird stuff, as you know, by watching this channel. I didn't know about the other ones though. Yeah, maybe that is type of symbol for. I thought first thing I thought was aliens, like like the movie Alien, or something like a sci-fi movie. I don't know what these producers and directors be thinking when they come up with these ideas for these music videos. But regardless, it's very to me not positive energy, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, like, and some of these people are having issues too. Now you think about it, like Justin Timberlake and Megan Fox, they both having issues, if I'm not mistaken. Like they're not as popular as they used to be. So maybe that's karma coming back to them. Regardless, is extremely concerning. Really make you wonder about the stuff that you watch. That's why I don't know. Let's maybe watch the music video. that's not what I think it is. Yeah. Looks just like a dog to me. All right, come on now. Now you're a CGI. One day we're gonna have footage of a creature and we're not gonna believe it's real because of all this fake stuff out here.
Likely taking place during the whole killer clown craze of 2016, this Ring doorbell caught the exact moment someone dressed in a clown costume walked up to its front door. The person can be seen tilting their head and slowly walking up to the door, almost the whole time staring directly into the camera. While it's most likely just someone trying to scare people, there's a small chance something a lot more sinister is going on here. To this day, it's still unclear whether the house owner experienced anything further regarding the situation.
Dude, it is the weirdest thing. That light keeps coming on and off. But every time I look up, it stops.
Get him out of here, quickly.
No joke, I'm about to leave.
What was that? A scalper?
How about this? Why don't we get the girls to get a slice of pizza together? 1 p.m. Saturday at Carmine's?
Wait, what?
Just so they have a positive experience. We don't even be best friends. They just need to coexist, not see each other as threats. Sound like
Yo! 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 What the f? Yo! I'm here by myself, people. Yo! This house!
Oh my god.
I have that happen sometimes with my smart light. That could be the smart light acting stupid if she got smart lights. Other than that, why would you go towards where the light is? I don't know. Maybe it was another way out the room. And to me, it almost was like I saw somebody else in the footage when she was walking towards the bathroom. I don't know. Weird.
This is an unbelievable scene from a security camera. A grandmother and her granddaughter wait peacefully at a bus stop, unaware of the danger creeping their way. Suddenly, an unknown woman approaches them, pretending to be playful, and covers the grandmother's eyes from behind, saying, "Guess who?" The grandmother, a bit puzzled, reaches up to pull the hands away, feeling something is off. Meanwhile, a second accomplice crouches near the bus stop sign and switches out the grandmother's drink with another bottle. The woman's playful act was just a distraction. She quickly apologizes, pretending she's made a mistake, and awkwardly backs off, but doesn't go far. Unaware of the drink swap, The grandmother takes a sip. The unknown woman watches closely and sends a signal to her partner after confirming the grandmother has taken a drink. Just moments later, the grandmother starts to feel dizzy, gripping her head as her vision blurs, and eventually onto the bench. Now the plan goes into full action. The woman cautiously returns, checks that the grandmother is really unconscious, and signals to her partner, who drives up with a car. After pretending to check on the grandmother, she abruptly grabs the child, covers her mouth, and quickly rushes her into the vehicle before speeding off. It's a chilling scene, and a reminder to stay aware of strangers, even when things may seem harmless. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it's better to take your loved ones and leave immediately.
Always be on your guard when you're outside, especially when you have a child. I'm sure the grandma probably was just in her own thoughts or whatever. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm hoping that's just a stage event just to show us what could happen. But regardless, that is extremely scary situation to be in. It's unfortunate we live in a world where you always have to be on guard when you're out in public. Even sometimes in your house, you gotta be on guard. It's so exhausting.
They're saying that what they see through the Hubble telescope is not just a nebula they found, but what may be a legit biblical angel.
What the heck?
In space. So they use the telescope, I think it's called the Hubble Space Telescope, and this is back in 1996. 8,000 light years away, they see what looks like a living being.
Wait, an eye?
It looks like a straight eye. Look at it. And you see the rings around it?
Yeah. Is that supposed to... You showed me that the biblical one is like hella eyes though, but this is just one.
Yeah, but what does it resemble though? Literally the thing in the Bible. With the eyes and the rings, man.
That's crazy.
Look, and this is a legit picture from NASA. Look at the eye. Doesn't that look real? Like it looks living, no?
Yeah.
You know the feeling you look at stuff and it feels as if it can speak to you? This shit looks like it can speak to you, bro.
Yeah.
And then if you go to look at the actual biblical angels, how they're described in the Bible.
Looks the exact same.
Look at that. What do you see?
Yo, there's the rings.
Look, the rings and then one huge eye in the middle.
Yeah.
Sam, isn't that not exactly this?
Yeah, that is that.
You know what I'm saying?
My God.
Is that not exactly this?
It is.
So apparently aliens are real and the government is trying to reverse engineer their technology. If you didn't see the House Oversight Committee hearing, 4 witnesses, including a former Navy commander, testified under oath that there is intelligent non-human life out there. They have technology far more advanced than our own, other countries' governments are also aware of this, and there's an arms race trying to reverse engineer their tech. They apparently come from the ocean, and there's even a video from the US Navy encountering one of these UAPs or UFOs. This is obviously crazy, but if you look at some old government documents, it gets even more interesting because there's evidence that shows the government has known about these things for decades. This is an FBI document from 1950, it's on their official .gov website, and it bluntly says that they recovered 3 flying saucers from New Mexico. Each one was piloted by a 3-foot-tall humanoid wearing metallic cloth. There's also Project 1974. This document's also from the 1950s, so the name's a little confusing, but the Air Force was trying to engineer a flying saucer exactly as described in the FBI document. This saucer would be capable of flying at supersonic speeds, way faster than anything we have today. And now when you look at the video from the US Navy, what they saw is exactly what was described in the FBI document, and what the Air Force was trying to engineer or reverse engineer. A saucer shape with a raised center cabin. I can't wait for more information about all this to come out. Let me know what you guys think about all this, and if anything else comes out, I'll update you guys.
I think most people don't care because it's like they worry about that day-to-day life bills and situations like that. I always knew and always said aliens come from the hollow earth or underwater. I say that because they're literally here, in my opinion, to watch us because they live on this planet too. Ever since we had the power to create nuclear bombs, that's when they started showing up like frequently. There's been stories of them going to these sites and like disabling the switch to be able to use the nuclear bomb. So they probably just watching us because if they really wanted to eradicate us, it would have happened already. There's too many stories of aliens for it to be fake at this point. But most people just don't care because one, the government not going to tell us the whole story because national security, or people too. It's not really changing much. Okay, you got some people watching us. People are already watching us. What else is new? I think the only time people would be really concerned about aliens if they was really abducting like way more people, like $50,000 to $300,000 a year. Then people will be like actually concerned, and the government would really have to like tell us more stuff. But it don't seem like they're really interested in that. Thankfully, somebody just interested in probably staying wherever they at, either be Hollow Earth, maybe some underwater, city, country, whatever, and they just watching us, or it's all a giant psyop, and these aliens are here by the governments of our world, to the people that are above the governments, the elites. We don't talk about their names, are controlling all of this. Project Blue Beam, and it's a whole setup to get the world to come together in unity, because we all working together to stop these aliens. And now we have world peace to a degree, so it's only natural to have a world leader, and then you know what happens after that. So
Who do you think you are today? The more we learn about this covenant of blood. What blood? The blood of this covenant. Don't ever do it. Don't ever feel sorry for yourself. Don't ever do it. Absolutely stunning. It's just delicious. It's so good.
It's either some really passionate preaching by the richest preacher in the world, or some really good acting. And hey, you know who's a really good actor? And boy, their eyes sure seem pretty similar. And their hairline, and their lips, and their nose, and their mouth, and their eye position. All in alignment. Imagine that. Hey, their names are kind of similar too. Strange. Well, I just did a little bit more detailed video in my subscriber-only videos because I don't want to strike, and I don't want community guidelines, and I don't want my account taken down. So go to my main account, Fittest Flat Earther, not the Fittest Flat Earther, not 3.0, and go subscribe. And if you're on the other platforms, not on the TT, well, you probably are already there. Entertainment only, of course. I know that these two have no relation. Have a good day.
Hollywood loves to put the truth right in our face and leaves us clues to follow. Do y'all remember this movie where this man turns back the clock as he gets older? Most people don't know this is not fiction, and its real world counterpart actually exists. Watch this.
Of the people that I know that look freakishly and unusually young for their age, I cannot get over how many of them have told me that I'm on NAD, and I'm talking about everywhere from a gym to a golf course to a business meeting. And I'm talking about visually shockingly looking young people, mainly people in their 50s that look like they could be in their 30s or early 40s to me.
And these two got caught with exactly what he was talking about. Watch this.
I'm tired. I am here in the doctor's office, and what we are about to do is the nurse is going to put in an IV, and it's called NAD.
I think that doing like NAD multiple days in a row is fine. I'm gonna NAD for the rest of my life, and I'm never gonna age.
So they got caught taking NAD, which is something that can have a huge impact on the body and the mind. NAD is something that converts the foods that you eat into energy for your cells. However, studies have shown that as you get older, your body's natural NAD levels drop drastically, and having low levels can cause this saggy chin, these jiggly arms, and even these to appear much earlier than usual. And new studies have shown that supplementing your body with NAD...
Everything has a cost. If you are using a supplement that's supposed to make you not age, it has a cost in other ways. It's just like, steroids. Yeah, make you big and strong and all this other stuff. Your body works the way it works because that's how it works. You trying to change things like that is going to come with unattended consequences. So I would be worried of taking anything like that, of the IV or whatever. Personally, I wouldn't take it. And also, if all these celebrities don't, how come some of these celebrities look old as dirt? They look worse at the age I am, and they in their 20s. Well, hold on. Take that part out. They in their like 50s, but they're like 80 because they didn't abuse so many things.
Anthropologist from the US captured something downright disturbing on his trail camera this year, specifically on February 26th. For the last year or so, he's been investigating and exploring the area of Mount Shasta, an area infamous for paranormal encounters and strange happenings. He sometimes camps out at the foot of the mountain and has reported hearing lots of strange noises throughout his stays, more specifically human-sounding screams that bellow through the night. He has lined the area with multiple trail cameras to capture evidence of the lost tribe or whatever else lurks out there while he's gone. One night, he returns to retrieve his trail cameras and review the footage, and to his surprise, one of his trail cameras is gone. He searches around and finds it lying on the ground a pretty good distance away from where it was originally set up. Puzzled, he drives back home and downloads the video footage, and what he sees is nightmare fuel.
Well, no, that's probably him.
Something emerges from the darkness. As it gets closer, it seems to be a person, but their face is horribly mangled. It has no eyes, just empty eye sockets. Its head is bald and misshapen, and its mouth is sideways. Whoever or whatever this was grabs the trail camera and walks away with it. They eventually drop it onto the ground. This is why the camera was found relocated. Could this have been someone from the supposed lost tribe that he's looking for? Skeptics speculated this was just someone playing a prank, but you have to keep in mind these cameras were set up miles and miles away from any civilization. Absolutely no one would be out there. Dr. Devin Adams states that after this encounter, he's nervous to go back down there in the area to investigate further. I wish him the best of luck.
Been saying this. Of UAPs emerging from or submerging into our water, which could indicate a base or presence beneath the ocean's surface.
I don't know about a base, but as I mentioned, I had a different source entirely describe this pretty extraordinary footage that exists of orbs, of an orb coming out of the ocean and being met by another orb.
And seems like there's still.
If you don't know what an orb is, it's a light. So they just admitted to seeing lights coming from the ocean, flying around, intelligent lights. For so long, my wife and I, we've been teaching as well as friends, and we begin mocked, saying that marine spirits exist. There is a such thing as a marine kingdom, and given scripture to back it up. You could go look at my videos from years and years ago, my wife's videos. And here the government just casually admits that, yeah, we've been seeing orbs, intelligent orbs coming from the ocean. And I'm gathering from this as well as other reports that they've said. And some of you watch the whole thing, you know what I'm talking about. That reminds me of this in Job where it says, dead things are formed from under the waters. The RB says it like this, behold, the giants grown under the waters. And the Young's literal translation says the Rephaim are formed beneath the waters. The Hebrew word that's used here literally means spirit, go shade. So it interlocks spirits with giants. Here's a clue. Spirits, demons are the spirits of the Nephilim. This is why. But it talks about they're underneath the waters. That's tied with these orbs. This is why you also see, and I've been teaching this for years as well, and people have been making videos, and it's not true, but when Jesus was going to cast out demons, a storm pops up, he rebukes the storm. That storm was not from the Father because Jesus would never rebuke something that the Father sent. That was a demonic power that sent that storm. Jesus rebuked it and it ceased. It would have been what they believed to be Poseidon of that day. And notice when Jesus went to the other side, cast the demons out, where did the demons go? Into the pigs. Or where did the pigs go? Into the water. You take a look in the Old Testament, the Philistines worshipped a false god by the name of Dagon. What was Dagon? A merman. Water spirit. You see, the Bible also talks about Leviathan, the twisted serpent of the sea. So yes, the Bible has a lot to say about these spirits underneath the water. And the government just casually admitted that they've seen them. So all these Christians and all these people saying that we're loony because we talk about this, no, it's Bible. And the government just came out and admitted it. To deny both of those just means you're in denial. For those of you that want to learn more about this, because I'm going to be posting a lot of videos, hit the follow button for more. And if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe with the bell icon to be notified when I upload and my longer form videos. Check those out too. Now, for those of you that want to take your learning deeper of this subject, we're doing a 3-day class at the end of the month teaching on this, on the subject of UFOs, fallen angels, and their biblical significance, as well as why God created constellations in the cosmos and how they detail their plan of redemption, the celestial war zone, the conflict between angels in the second heaven, and a lot more. To sign up from TikTok, click the Eventbrite link in my bio. To sign up from YouTube, click the Eventbrite link in my bio. And remember, it's a pre-recorded class, so if you're doing Thanksgiving, you won't miss it. It's yours forever to watch as many times as you want, as long as YouTube is up and running. It's pre-recorded.